Hi, this is Robert Craig, Executive Director of Citizen National Wisconsin. We are probably 2 to 3 weeks away from the critical Joint Finance Committee vote on Walker's BadgerCare plan, the plan that will cost us $100 million more in this budget and throw 88,000 people off of BadgerCare, and actually raise business taxes by $36 million because many businesses will be penalized for having their employees go on to health insurance exchanges. So there's a really growing chance this could be overturned. There are all the major hospitals in the state have come out against Walker's plan. There's tremendous pressure to reverse it. There are 150 organizations opposing this plan. Our assessment, based on in-district meetings with our network of healthcare activists throughout Wisconsin, is that if there was a vote today, the Senate would overturn Walker's decision. Now, that's good news, but it's not as good as it sounds because they can, through procedural mechanisms, prevent there from ever being a clean up or down vote on the BadgerCare part of Governor Walker's budget. So we really need to keep the pressure on. And right now, the key pressure point, the key place where this could be stopped is still the state Senate. But we need so much pressure that Walker is forced to come to a compromise with Senate leaders and with senators to object rather than assuming an up or down vote will occur. And so we need people to call their state senators and get their friends to call their state senators, especially the state senators in the outstate parts of the state. I'm talking about Senator Ellis, Senator Coles, Senator Petrowski, Senator Moulton, Senator Schultz, Senator Olson. Those are the key folks that need to hear from as many constituents as possible in order to turn this thing around. Because if we do not do this, we are going to be forcing all sorts of people off of BadgerCare who will not have access to affordable coverage. And if you do not have access to the American dream, if you don't have access to affordable health care in this day and age, and we know that the market, left to its own devices, does not provide affordable coverage to seniors. I know Paul Ryan doesn't know that. That's why we have Medicare program, or to low-income people without good jobs that provide good health care benefits. That's why we have the BadgerCare program, why so many people are on it. So this is another self-inflicted wound if we're going to turn down $12 billion over the next 10 years that could have filled all the holes in BadgerCare and made health care much more available to everyone in Wisconsin. It also creates jobs, we pointed out repeatedly, 10,500 jobs, according to a report that Families USA and Citizen Action of Wisconsin jointly released earlier this year. And so this is the time to keep the pressure on. Everyone's been doing great work. That's why we're at a point where there's actually enough state senators to block Walker's policy if they took a vote right now based on their own promises to their own constituents. We need to bring this home. We know that Governor Walker, if this happens, will announce that he has a new plan and take the money and try to claim credit for it. That's fine. We can talk about that later during his reelection, whether he deserves credit for that. The key thing is to take the money right now in this budget and give as many people access to affordable health care as possible here in the state of Wisconsin to expand health security, expand health care freedom, and give everyone as much as possible control over their own health care decisions so they can prosper in this society and move up the economic ladder and live the American dream. So thank you for all your efforts, and please keep it up.